So what's your take on kind of on intuition? Because like some people think like it's not a thing, right? Other people are like we're well into it. And do you think it's more of like a mind thing, a gut thing? Like where do you kind of stand with that, and how have you used it in your life?
Well, again, I'm not a qualified biologist. I'm not a qualified chemist or a psychologist. But anecdotally, as far as I'm aware, the gut has a huge number of nerve endings and is therefore somewhat a second brain. So the feeling you get in your gut, the physical feeling, is representing something. Do I believe that that is a thought process playing out physiologically? I don't know. But I think intuition is about, I mean, we've used the word a lot already, but it's about trust, right? It's about things that we inherently know, that we inherently feel. And I can try to explain these things, and sometimes I can. And that's where I start to blur and draw the lines between myself being a fairly logical and scientific person and things just feeling like the right thing to do. But if I do try and explain it, um, then I can come up with some reasoning because I'm a hyper rational person. And the reasoning I come up with is that intuition for me is the built up signals, micro signals, nano signals over time that have been experienced over minutes, hours, weeks, years of life, that I've been doing an experiment with multiple times a day, every single day for that whole period, and then realizing what the result is every single time. And so when a decision or a question presents itself to me that requires a decision, I will feel a certain way about the decision that I should make. And then, I might not know the reason why that decision is the one that I want to make consciously, because I might not be able to explain it out rationally there and then. But what I'm probably doing, at least I feel that I'm doing in my case, is adding up the sum of experiences that are similar previously to give me an informed decision for this one right now. And so I've been trying to practice that a little bit more, and I think it's standing me in good stead. As I said, I think I used to do it as a 20-something-year-old, but I would probably be at that point right at the top of the Dunning-Kruger effect with a mini God complex, thinking I know everything before dropping right at the bottom and realizing I knew nothing. And I'm probably slightly on my way back up here now, right? Which is that I realize I don't know anything. So now I'm trying to learn as much as I can about it so I can make those rational decisions. But I'm at the halfway up those curves. So if this is the bell curve, at the top of the first bit before the dip and up the second bit after the dip, I'm probably doing similar things. The difference between the two things that I'm doing there is that the latter part of me is able to explain it now. The part before wasn't, and would just play it off as, well, obviously it's the right thing to do, or it felt like it was the right thing to do.